Fambul them una good evening, una kushe and kabo. Me and Theo Morrison, plenty people sabi me for DJ Million. And today we did here for can talk, quick talk about we community and waiting we get for the community. As you know, all know, we don't the
by making them yellow or dingy, and you probably know by now that stains are
as we all know, we don't do for long term. Things not they happen, and plenty people when you talk to them, they can always we know the community. And when you look at waiting and they say, sometimes it can be true because the definition of community now people them where they live together, but they don't look for long say we know they together. Well, I think fresh blood, fresh mind, and fresh spirit don't come together and say, you know, waiting. Plenty they will be lost as community, and plenty thing and the way we for able for do as a community. So as we start the July, we decide say the July will be a turning point wherein we go begin for do plenty thing them for bring people and come together, especially the lily one the way they come up. Because plenty panwi, when the bone old, we go on away and the coal and say we go sit down and sweet salon. But the small one the old on bonia, they home, they go for there. So we want for later that togetherness, that community, that salon culture, making a loss. Well, today I get key people and I will go talk about the event where we get. We in 3-day term where we will day together, and maybe una the other people that will come join we go want for ask 1 or 2 questions. But before we go into what you want for say, I want to introduce the people that are waiting at the panel today. We were able to talk to we concerning the events and waiting we don't plan for bring by. Well, today we go begin with the woman then because you know say woman then get power, then alternate and say ladies first. Well, we follow waiting, we meet. We're going to introduce the president, we do it we. Una all sabiam. Not what a person, but somebody we go now one of them bluff school where they can speak plenty English and myself know and somebody we hard working at the community. We even if I'm not calling him, owner see a way smile. You know, fortunately for me come salon, they not cutting on the head, but still cutting key there. Well, family, Louis, welcome Balu Dumbuya, who is the president for Ccfsl. As I welcome, I lost.
I know. Good evening, everybody. How na they do? And thank you for joining me tonight.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And we will continue. We get another lady now. We plenty pound we go get for watch this video. We know there and we'll see and say, it's a new face. We not plan to see this, but it don't inside we for a long time small. And now somebody we not get for no, somebody we get a creative and it get vision, it get plenty thing and way. If you follow him, I go tell him more about himself. La no come overlap. Maybe I can blow to compete in each day. But I believe it each day. Not that person, but Francetta Strasser King. Tell family adieu.
Thank you for that introduction. Thank you. Now we don't put me under how me go elevate myself for reach you now. Fambule mona kushe, my name dena Francetta Ayodele Strasser King. Like you say, in our state where I come now, so I really look forward for me to all on a picking them for engaging in the picnic for see how we all go rob and Lego come off fine. So on a thank you again.
Okay, that's Fambule na Francetta, and we tell them thank you for we INSEF can join me. And the last person we are going to introduce, Umar Sabiam. As a sounding name, so know him. A man we don't play great role in the community, and a man we me don't sabi him. I'm a big boy. I don't sabi him from way back salon, from football business, and a man self we don't do plenty things. I go say that some of his skills are thief, and where they do so they like it today. Not another person, but Mr. Kofi David Kofi Williams, Selfambulem, Kushe, and Kabo. Unmute yourself, unmute yourself.
No, I don't forget me say Fambule Munadu. Yeah, still say, I mean, yeah, me say the social secretary for Ccfsl, and we get this big thing coming up. All the can talk plenty, but I no good say anything about that yet. So I will just let them. They will talk about them one by one because I know say Mr. Morris in the drive is for the drive.
All right. Fambulem, like I say, we know they come take long term. We just want for at least we to make we do this. We want to see if this can work for we as another way for we sit down and discuss. When we go to call people in the community come, we look at things and we work and things and we know the work we go to put together. But we want to take the opportunity for handle this picnic we get. We for long when we can Canada, a picnic we always look forward to you know, at Downsview Park, I can always look forward to them. Well, Fambulem, this Saturday, within Mr. Kofi Williams program, namely, I know, getting clear, you know, that one park now, Battles and the Battles and Shepherd?
Yeah, Battles and Shepherd, All Bills Park.
You don't go there one time. So, let we begin for look into the planning. I will start with the president. The president, waiting, even though I don't give small talk on why, but waiting make you decide, say, this year, waiting to open small for let we come together in a picnic. Over to you, Balu.
Okay, so one, we are a community organization, and usually we can always find ways to bring the community together. COVID don't keep we away from each other for the past 2 years. And I feel well, we hear a lot from community members say, we need for come together, we need for come together. The first opportunity we want to try for take now for the independence, but the time be too short from where the lockdown be done, or where they stop the lockdown for let we able to organize something we will come out really well. So we decide to say, okay, another great opportunity where they come now, we usual Canada Day weekend barbecue can get for the family, community and for family then. So we start for planner. We call a meeting where people come and tell us we're there for do this. And so far the feedback from we members has been very, very positive. The one way we know, usually when we do, I will not be asked for donations. This year we ask people for donates. We get a lot of people who donate, we get sponsor them. So this year we take them a different angle, and their participation in terms of even just the donations, then we give me the indication, say people and they really look forward to getting back together. Getting back together is very important because no matter how we all say, me then I'm a little corner and you then are a little corner, but there's one table they meet up and rub skin. It's good for, you know, longevity in the community. So we hope say Oma we can join we get lots and lots of things planned. Kofi and Franceda will give us some more on that. But in terms of why we do the barbecue at this time, we usually do it, but we try to do it big this time.
All right, thank you, Balu, for the Lily introduction there on waiting, make we come together this time. And now come over to Kofi. Kofi, waiting, the people in the community people they expect, you know, for go see that day, because I know say plenty of people go and left the host for come and can get phone, being that you don't take some man or commot, you know, go and come for can see party them, and they're not going to can sit on the talk or whatever. Waiting, you expect the big people them for come enjoy the Saturday day.
All right, thank you, Mr. Morrison. A good way you say the big people, because I mean, we divide this thing. Me go talk with the big people, and then we get Francetta. We specialize in kids and things that are picking them. we could deal with that side before we. All right. So basically, this barbecue, not to just for go eat and drink with it around and just laugh and talk and commodity. We get competitions the way they hold. We get draft competition. We get people in this community, we don't they make mods. I can call him John Cargo. We know John Cargo, now we get mods. He don't make mods plenty. And people in that corner, we say we play draft, we don't ready for them. So they get draft competition. We get Scrabble competition. We could go on. And then we also they try to get Ludo competition. Ludo kind of hard forget in North America, you know. I'm not being so hard because at last minute I try to forget them, but I still struggle. But I think so I don't get one or two people who don't promise me. I've been feeling like a back home, you can just walk into the store, you go buy Ludo. Not knowing to say North America, you know, Ludo not really waiting that. So we get then games there, so we go get that day. And then apart from that also, we get serious discussions that we could go on because I mean we want to develop.
Well, I know coach you word. We don't get one Ludo or see value they display.
Oh, but okay. Well, that's okay. Good. That's good. And the seats are complete, right?
Of course.
Okay, good. So then that means the Ludo competition.
This is the back home salon.
You can see this is the Scrabble there, the draft there outside. Everything already, and John Cargo says get draft. I think this SSA get another Ludo. So we try to bring in people, you know, the community members, them, let us help, we all come together and make this thing really, really, really nice and good. So it could be fun.
And don't forget tug of war.
Well, yeah, we plan the tug of war.
Yeah, then Palaco versus then single minded.
Yes, but I be hearing Mr. Femi Cole, the tug of war in the freight because Mr. Ken Hamilton, a young team from the East, you know, then get rank man at the East. So that is the thing. It's a call me, man. Femi call me, man. So we're talking about I go chance small, you know. So the tug of war will
I go to get Keno, but now me big one, so I go sorry for
it. Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. We will come back to you, Kofi. Now we come over to Francetta. One more time, welcome. And Kofi, don't tell me say how you don't arrange for them picking them. And you know them picking them now. Who we get now? Yeah, we you know when once another na pack na play no more than they eat. So waiting, you don't put in place for make them come enjoy because I believe say you know. Something in the way, maybe then no one day, or we the parent, no one day, you know, bring come to them, maybe them play them way with the play back home. I don't know if some of them they inside it. But anyway, I hear from you.
So me on task na really simple one. Left phone, na then big one they will be for me at the fella, right? Me see the flyer for the picnic and I ask who side they need help and then tell me, so me jump in for help. For the picking them, where normally we can get them big people business there, we can forget about the picking them. We left them out, we know they create anything for them, so you go see them sit down by themselves in some corner. This time not to that kind of intensity. We want to let them all come together, let them sabi themselves. If we're not able to begin building network here for them, they're not getting nothing when they fall back on. Then they go help them for let them realize their culture, let them learn from each other. And from your aspect, most especially for let them learn how to behave like a team inside our own community. Let them begin recognize the strength and then when they're way big, let them begin for fan rule for them company and for follow, for act as mentors them. So but continue we want to teach the beginning. And this is an ongoing business. So like Kofi tell me at the last meeting, he said this we want to make it they go on every year, not to one tenor with the intent for do this one so right. So for the picking them, I get two kind of game there. Some game then the way we know say involve heavy physical contacts. The one in there I divide the small picking them from the big picking them because you say where competition don't reach, all man in game spirit, we go for look after the small one them, right? So like at the sack race, we get sack race where they get for play. I don't be no so it asks for friendly respect in Canada. If I be no, or if I don't begin that business they from salon. But we finally find rest bag in a good old Amazon. So we able to buy rest bag. We get sacrifice for them picking them. We divide them in two tiers, the small picking them versus the big picking them. We get egg and spoon like we would use for playing our tongue, then picking them go play. Then we get 4x1 relay. Then they go be really interesting. We get fine shine baton, blue baton for them, we then go play. And we also get scavenger hunt. The scavenger hunt, me intent now for make them also very interesting for them. Where we go based on the clues them, so on the clues them we go left to the big people them. and then go play. We want to do booga dance competition. The one that we feel to say the strength na more like for choreography, booga dance competition this, na for normal radio, if you trust you born, na for camp. Then we get two things and what we do when I really just like a fun game. Then we do guess the weight of a cake. The person will go gets the closest weight, go win the cake, and then guess the number of sweets in a jar. On the sidelines, we want them big people like Auntie Femi for teaching people how to play Accra, Adai. Then of course, the beginning will not go and make them watch on because I know say dice must come on. I don't drink small tin, I must play than they. So now then game then we get planned for the picking an exciting time. I don't go also, I don't find prize them for them. So I get but who give certificates and where we shape. People then don't donate, where we go also sell them one and they thank you. So we get prize and we line up, give certificates there. All man we participate in one way or another. We want to encourage them. Then we'll get a certificate for participation, say them being calm. They may engage with we, and hopefully next year when we host this one back, then we'll come back for can join we. Yeah, so me will not to any big or a small thing me they do.
Well, all what you don't explain so, not a small thing and in a big land.
Exactly.
And I believe so we all feel excited and we're anxious for seeing then thing and they. I want to say thank you for even though the term short you don't put them here together. I think say this for people motivate more fumble them. We'll go for watch this later for make them begin and come, let them say can be part of them. Let them not sit on a host which all waiting no arrange soon. So like I'm over to Balu again. Balu, waiting at the item the way we expect for go, the Ayamu go expect for go Chamianda because some man they come there, you need to get palampude na Toronto. So some man go come, and they come purposely because say we get people also we do the grill and all and thing, but don't forget the corn. Now corn making like more. So what not the thing the way you get the ayam them?
So the one thing we're different from this with past barbecue and this one. First time when they do barbecue, we always ask people for pay, donate something. But this year, na free. With everything we provide na free. But of course, given the cost of things, so certain things that might not be before we can provide steak. I'll come up front. There's no steak this year, but there's lots of chicken, there's corn, there's hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks, water, fruits, salad, vegetables, and we might get a few other items where people and they work for donate. So there's going to be lots and lots of food. They ask people when they come with a small chair, folding chair, or mats, or blankets. We go put for outside. You will sit down, and it'll be fun. If you want to come with your own drinks, you can. You're welcome to, because all we are going to provide is really water and something. No hot. Water.
All right.
Right. And also, before I even go any further, I really, really want to say from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of Ccfsl, I want to say thanks to Franceda. We see the flyer and make our union for call we and try for engage with we. I really, really appreciate. This is what we're looking for. I know it's because it's not easy, especially when you're working full time and all that. But for take the time, we really appreciate. We want to say thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I come back to Francetta. Being that you get all them tin and they way okusu, them picking and get for one plenty. So what's in some of it in the way if you say the body for put in place for them picking, because maybe go for hot and they go for one up and down. So because they need to forget more them picking and they're running and
So, of course, one of the things then we get liability waiver. Until now, now with my country, we did, loan and not cancel we. So we get liability waiver for any picking we get for play in, an adult, we care and go whether I be mama and papa, I go with the auntie and uncle. You get for sign up, say the picking healthy enough for participate. So if you see the picking and they want to come meet you with some white paper, now then the white paper signify, now for let you waive the right. We on right say reliable in any way, Ccfsl. But as far as then we get people and we go in and they feel we go to help we watch. Picking and picking some man must bruise, we go get with plaster and all till we for state box, but then you not get for be we go, right? We want for prevent them as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So then mind them papa them way they now we we go pull some of them for can help we. The other thing, if we get them and mind papa that we want for be cheerleader, we good for that day. Once on and not go inside no more within they play or within they run on our left and let them participate, right? Because we get for teaching pick for let them to now then two foot where we don't go before. So they want to some of the cautionary things that we get in place, just for trouble for alleviate that day. We normally the beginning run understand, so we now go begin the sporting events in tay by then 4-5 we sand don't go down.
All right. Thank you. Like I said, it's not just short something for motivate the people who go for watches later in one way day. Finally to you, Mr. Williams. Waiting na the as per the entertainment, waiting you don't put in place because if they talk about say we can forget booger dance. So which you don't put in place for make that possible because we know we just put it I want to.
Well, for the booger dance, of course, now we own DJ Million and go get for us music. So, so that's how they in clear. We will work on everything because one thing about the park, I remember they say no amplified music, but so we can always get to work and try for pass the end and do things.
I think when they talk about amplified music, I don't want them big system. Forget I think that they talk because the last time we did the value. You can get one box will be used, right?
Yes, so we use, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. So, well, mainly the amplified music they can talk about, as long as they can talk about generator and then big sets and everything, but if not small one, they use right in a corner, or we get the speaker way they charge. Once you don't charge, you can use them. That's really nice. So DJ Million, the music side, they are DJ Million. I'm not getting anything for free, but that I know see DJ Million.
I didn't picking inside. How you want me for good?
Okay, then picking Million will take care of things that they do. Because that day when they look at it's all about. One important thing also, trust me, we focus really, even though we get all the games there so for the big one then, but trust me, we focus now on the picking and mainly that day. And we focus that on the picking because one bring them picking also together, as my ancestors say, they don't know themselves. And the picking and also they will go business. At the still picking them plenty. So I want to go out there, even after we don't. They don't invite people there with picking them. They bring plenty picking card. The provision be for them. They don't worry about that. And they go be fun. And they go make new friends and they go meet some of their family members and stuff for them not be those they relate to. So let we go out there and do the publicity, talk to people. So I want to share this, please.
Yeah, I will just add.
I'll come to you for the last word for add. I just want to give opportunity to the one that will watch. If anybody get question for ask on a quick, before we get with last word. Janet's Day, Mr. Cool, and I get any question for ask the panelists them. I think I must say no. All right, so now we get we last word.
A second.
Yes, Walters. Go ahead.
I just want to ask the questions. The park big. So which section of the park would be?
Yes, we go there now. Just give me a second. So we can go on. I will give the name shortly. Like just find the name of the section.
Let Balugi in last word. Yes, because cut this video and send them back on the phone. Over to you, Balu.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to say one, would they get a welcome tent So when people then come, we'll get all the forms, like the participation form for the picking them. Then people then, because a lot of people don't express interest or can't join, they get the opportunity for pick up a registration form. You don't have to give it up right away that day, but you don't good if you didn't and you earn. If you know anybody who interested for can join or interested for can, even not for can join, once if anybody, friends of the community will not mind invite people for come along. The picking them with the hope say, like one of the things that we point out, the networking over these past 2 years, the beginning don't go so much. We all forget, say, over 2 years, I see the beginning that last 2 years ago, you see the same thing they can't see. And they see some beginning now, like last week Sunday, I been at one Sarah, I see the one picking, me the facing at the younger sister, we all now the big sister. So the people all don't go. So this is a good time for all come together. I love to see them, and then because a lot of things have happened over these past 2 years. When we don't graduate, all then besides we collect on that day. We will therefore ask when the people we don't graduate over the past 2 years. The next event we get usually we can get an award and get a little gift. So they collect those names and so that the next event we will get give them the due for recognize them. Then over the last 2 years up to this year, when we don't graduate, we therefore give them all the gift and the award.
All right, thank you very much. Before I go over to Francetta, Janet, I see you haven't been there. You want to ask question?
Yes. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. On are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay. No, Balu, I can't late. Sorry for that. Where I come, but I'm interested in the. I know for me, I they all side like for the food and the activity they will and get. I just want to know if he and would are they in charge of those activities for the kids or even for adults? Then like what in they get like in place for do like which kind of activity then, because I just look and think about like we activities that will get in Africa just for there we make the picking them get a sense of we background as Sierra Leoneans them, then we can collaborate and with the Yonaya, but I mean like they'll bring something where they able to reflect with culture like as Sierra Leoneans what we don't use to the mama there and the papa there we don't use for the play. We don't then go see as strange, but I mean all that in are fun.
All right, thank you very much, Janet. Yeah, you come late, and I make you ask you question, but you go watch the video back, and then you go for understand. Say there are things in place, but when they come over to Francetta, maybe go before summarize for you, quick follow, waiting, and get a place because in they take care of the picking them and Kofi, in they take care of the adult their own side. So over to you, Francetta.
So before I cut off, Janet, by the end of the way they call, you can take Francetta a number. So Francetta will give you idea of who say need help because we don't organize mainly, like the gifts and all that stuff that they, but we still need a lot of people there for help. So picking them, not easy for organize them. So we really need help. So if you volunteer, then she will have you as one of the team leads them for that day.
Not to if Balu, just say you don't volunteer.
Yeah.
Not to if business. I often when you don't tell people don't they use the if clause.
I know, eh?
Yeah.
No, Janet. So I'm glad for that question there. When we talk back later, I will kind of go over within dynamic aid. But one of the things then, because definitely within you raise now valid concern. One of the things then we having for incorporate pan this year where we do for borrow from we culture. Now we cultural dance them. So I want to let you begin to think about standing. Me not sabi any dynamic cannot be include them. But if you sabi somewhere we can do some quick choreography, let the picking their land, then take that day and then we do some mini competition pan that day. That would be really, really good. So if you want to think about that day, I would definitely glad for partner with you.
No problem.
Right. Okay, thank you very much. Kofi.
Hello.
Yes.
I want to say something quick there.
Over to you, sir.
This year, so I want to address directly to Francesca. You see, we within there so they can say all them picking them, they're all not one. Unfortunately, some of we get picking, we get a little bit of autism spectrum. So me go like for make Francesca think of a way of include them, even though not to picking is high function, but at the same time, get them in mind, say they need them picking and they need help. So I would like for make you address them presently and also in the future. And if now a small group safe, you know, I make me a glad for become a member and a glad for associate myself because me picking a little bit lonesome and they don't get too much friends. So see how best you go able for assist with a small group organization. We want to say if they change phone number, say this go call this, that one they go call this, and get that interaction with people in our community. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ken, I think to say Dande definitely not a valid concern where you don't raise, but Usai too say talk me for this event here. So Dande that party go they over me aid just because we need for explore our own community somebody who is certified for deal with picking them with special needs and me not get that certification day. So I don't know if on our way don't deny on a no person we go able to organize something. As far as the networking, yeah, we can do that day. We then register like how Balu say. We can create a fun online directory. I know say Balu get at least we can send, we then get a website where we can channel all that information there. So if they want network, they can network. That's far as taking care of picking them with special needs.
No.
It could be too big a group for me.
Sorry, it's high functioning. It's just that thinking say MPK as yourself get to be a little bit involved, you know. No.
Okay. We go find way, even if not for help, we hand out the certificate to them, we go find way where we go incorporate all man. Now teamwork, we don't want left nobody BN. So we go find way. Yeah,
okay.
We definitely
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very appreciated.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Uncle Ken, for that concern the way you bring I believe say yes, faceta of botobata.com. Able for
this Namit local for this evening.
All right. Yes, Kofi, over to you.
Well, yes, okay. The question from my Walters, when they ask about the area. So the area now, Hinder Property, Shelter 50. Hinder, Hinder. So Hinder Property, Shelter 50. So we will try where we go the alley. I mean, Bal we don't talk up something we will put up. We go make, I mean, it go easy for locate the area though. And if DJ Million don't did it, then watch the music small, if you don't know loud and too much, you must hear the music. So, but the area now, Hinder Property, Shelter 50.
Okay, you go find where we put that.
Just a second. Hinder Property, something 50.
Yeah, Shelter.
Oh, Shelter 50.
Shelter 50, yes.
So Kofi, what you go do? You go put them at the.
We'll not go update the flyer.
I go update the flyer tonight, and then
yes,
I will take some days so that people can go see them.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I go make them simple. Just put on the flyer. Say we're not going to look for one black boy, Kofi. You know. All right. Well, family, thank you. And like I say, Balu, want to say something? Okay, well, unmute yourself.
Yeah, one more thing. So we still receive donations from community members. So if anybody getting small donation, we want to give. If na food you want to donate, we don't mind. If na drinks you want to donate, we don't mind. If na water you want to donate, we don't mind. We take money as well. You can send anything to Kofi. If na money, Ccfsl welfare@gmail.com, or you can direct a message Kofi and let you know what you want to do.
All right, thank you.
And one thank you, the one that we don't contribute so far. We really, really appreciate. We get to sponsor Local 506 and Local 50, Local 183, and we get some business and stuff as well. We sponsor but we'll get all that information. They will plaster all over the place. Now the barbecue on Saturday.
All right, I want to tell you all, thank you. Una we come and listen to we waiting, we get phone. I encourage, let we not only send the flyer, but let we call close friends, family members, make them come so that at least we don't dare away for a very long time. Let this we first call, let be meaningful to we all. And one thing we go decide for do, we go make sure say this one is well videotaped so that at least we will get them for motivate for next time. We will get every event we do and we'll make sure say out my camera day for get them videotape and edit them well, and then we go like for example we talk about website. I think say Ccfsl it's high time. It's high time that we get anything and they running so that all the event they are go there and the one day we go they can be and we see what team on the happen. So I want for tell una plenty thank you for we una take una time for come, and we hope for see una all Saturday for let we all go body, let we go enjoy and let we continue, because when Kofi tell me say if we do on the second I say okay, well it's going to be the Boxing Day of Canada Day. So one more time I tell una plenty thank you, and the one that we contribute to ask question I tell una plenty thank you. We hope say we will get a wonderful time. Me we moderate. Matthew Morrison, DJ Million, thank you, and Tata.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good night.